Hey, I noticed that you've been here in the same section for a little while. Is there something I can help you find?
I have to have a book for silent reading for my English class. I want something good, but I don't know what to choose.
You've certainly come to the right place. We've got quite a collection of good books here, so I'm pretty sure we'll find you something. Let me ask you a question. Do you remember the last book you read and truly enjoyed?
I don't read a whole lot unless it's a book we're reading for class or we're being forced to pick one for independent reading.
Which do you think is better? Being told what to read or being allowed to choose what you want to read?
It's always good to have a choice, I guess, but there are too many books here, and I don't hang out in the library, so I would be okay with you just telling me which book you think is good since you're the librarian.
You make a number of valid points, and I can appreciate your honesty. Sometimes my selections match the taste of kids who have similar interests as my own. But there are times when I recommend a book and a kid just can't get into it. That's why it's important to trust yourself. There is no greater authority on what you like than you.
I guess you have a point, but there must be over 1,000 books here. I'm not about to go from one to the next looking for a book.
Surprisingly, even with volume, there is simplicity if you can narrow down your search criteria. There's a perfect book out there for every patron that will serve as the key to unlock and promote a love of reading. It sounds kind of cheesy, I know, but it's true. If you know what you like to read, or even a topic that holds your interest, chances are there's a book that will suit your taste. This is especially true if you can recall the title of the last book that you enjoyed in the past and or its author. If you like the author's style and the subject matter sustains your interest, we can proceed in the right direction and have a good book that you'll enjoy in your hands in no time.
I guess it's worth a shot. I remember this book I read about 2 years ago. It was about a kid whose mom was totally messed up. She started doing some crazy stuff to him, like abusing him because she thought his dad paid more attention to him than her. When his dad left the family, she took it to a whole new level. That book was so wild. I gave it to my friends and they all read it. I can't remember the name, but it had something about it in the title.
It. Was the book entitled A Child Called It by Dave Pelzer?
Yeah, that's it. That book was crazy good.
You're right, that was a good one. And look at you. See, I told you reading could be exciting. Now we have a starting point. Would it interest you to know that that story does not end there?
What do you mean?
A Child Called It is actually the first title in a series of three. The other two texts continue with Dave's struggles and explain how he coped with life after being rescued from his mother's home and charts his development into adulthood. Book 2 is entitled The Lost Boy, and Book 3 is A Man Named Dave. Even better, if they are not checked out, we actually have copies of both of them here in the library.
What? That's what I'm talking about. I want those.
Okay, come on. We're in the wrong section. Let's go over to the 920s, 921 section of the library where the biographies and autobiographies are shelved. The texts are shelved in alphabetical order using the first three letters of the author's last name. So look for the letters P-E-L beneath the library code numbers for the section.
H-E-N, L-A-R, P-E-L. Found it. Oh man, this is cool. Wait, there's only one. I thought you said there were two more books.
You're right. This is the second text in the series, so at least the good thing is that you can pick up from where you left off in sequential order. Let's head over to the circulation desk computer to see when Title 3 is due back in the library. Come on, come take a walk with me. I'm not the only person who can check these things out, you know. Do you know how to access this information on your own?
No, I have no idea.
Okay, let's see. Okay, come over here. Let me show you. The whole district's library inventory is available online. This is a great benefit because your choices are not limited to what's on the shelf here on our campus. If you find a book you want, like text 3 in this series at another school, we can process what's called an interlibrary loan, and the book can be transported here to this campus, usually in about 3 to 5 days. When it arrives, I'll send you a notice to come and pick it up, and you'll be ready to roll.
That's cool. It's sort of like ordering stuff offline.
It's exactly like ordering stuff offline, to be honest. But the best part about it is you don't have to spend a dime. Now let's see. Oh, come on, fingers. Okay, look, here. This is a listing of all the texts the district has that are authored by Dave Pelzer. So look here, see? In addition to these 3 titles, he has also authored 3 more. Too Close to Me, The Privilege of Youth, and Help Yourself. All of them seem to deal with some aspect of his experience and the aftermath of the abuse that he's endured.
So that's like 5 books I can read right there.
Someone has checked out our copy of Book 3, A Man Named Dave. See, if you look right here, it'll let you know if the copy is available or not. If you see these little books right here, it says this means that it's available in our library. A Man Named Dave is actually not due back in our library for another 3 weeks. But look here, Eisenhower High School actually has a copy available right now. Would you like to request it?
Yeah, I read really fast when I'm interested in something, so I know I'll probably be finished with this one in about a week.
That's great. If you request it now, the book will likely arrive before this school week concludes, and you'll have a great weekend read with no gaps in between the text.
Cool, let's do it.
Alrighty. I first need to see your student ID so that I can verify you are who you say you are. And then I'll show you how and where to enter your information online to get this short, easy process completed. Here, let's switch seats. That way, you'll know how to independently request items in the future just in case I'm not available.
I can't believe I'm this excited over a book.
This is only the beginning. When you finish with these, I'll show you how to keep a bank of titles waiting in the wings so that you're never without something you actually want to read. Stick with me in a good book, kid. We'll take you places.